Oh, hey, didn't see you there. My name is Joey Nato. I am an artist and a music producer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like this video if you like this video, and subscribe if you enjoy this content and want more. Alright, that was cringy, but this is YouTube, the headquarters of cringiness. So about a week ago, I analyzed the song Into the Unknown on the musical score that was actually in the movie Frozen 2. And I love the reception I got from that video because I didn't know what type of reaction that I would get from the audience from doing a video like that, like reacting to a Disney song. It's not something people expect on my channel, but I'm glad it was received the way it was. And a day or two after I did that reaction, I saw Frozen, the first movie, Frozen, for the first time. And that movie caught me off guard with how sad it was. I mean, I gotta remember it's Disney, so it's not gonna be all uppity. They play with your emotions a little bit. Like that kind of caught me off guard. So after that, people told me you gotta check out Panic at the Disco, Into the Unknown. Their version is crazy. It's better than the original. We'll see about that. And the other song that people told me I need to check out is Show Yourself, but I'm not gonna do that until I see Frozen 2. And in order for that to happen, I have to make my way to a theater. And I have not had the time to do that. So what I don't do is I don't react to something and be like, oh my God, this is so good, whoa! This is not the channel for those types of behaviors. I'm gonna listen to the song and kind of break it down piece by piece, what I hear of how the song was constructed, different takeaways that I hear that the average music listener may not pick up on. So if that sounds good. Also, I'll play a snippet of my own music at the end of the video, but I will put a link in the pinned comment below for my own music so you can check it out. Hopefully this intro was at least 5 minutes long. That was my goal. Just kidding. Let's get into it. Panic at the Disco's version of Into the Unknown, a very dynamic song, and I know Brendan Urie has some range, so this should be interesting.
Into the unknown, into the unknown.
Well, damn. All right, so that kind of tricked me in the beginning. I thought it started off with like a power chord of an electric guitar, and I think it did, but then they started to infuse some like horns the second time. So, and then you got like the filtered out, stacked up vocals to make it sound like it's a whole crowd of people singing. Oh! I think that's a whole bunch of Brendan Urie's singing that to make it sound like a crowd, but you never really know. Okay, that's electric guitar. Little strings in the background too. Ooh, that vibrato! He sings the hook in the beginning. Yeah, no male vocalist has any business singing that high. That's crazy. That's crazy that he could do that. And you know what's funny? Like years and years ago when Panic at the Disco first started, he wasn't really able to like gracefully hit notes like that. He was a lot more nasally. I think he got a lot better over the years of singing from like his diaphragm. He's kind of set himself apart like vocally from Patrick Stump. Like Patrick Stump is the lead singer of my favorite band, Fall Out Boy. That's my favorite band of all time. I think Brendan Urie has set himself apart vocally from him. He's just done so many impressive things in recent memory. Owning that Bohemian Rhapsody cover he did. This is like, and he hits like those big notes right up front to let you know like I am capable of singing a song like this. Listen to this right up front. He does the hook right away. And these chords are just crazy. Just ooh, dun 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 dun. All right.
I can hear you, but I won't.
Kick drum.
Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day and ignore your whispers.
So there's a couple different strings going on there. There's a low string just being sustained in the background, just. And then you got like I mentioned, the kick drum. But I feel like there's other strings like very subtle in the background. Right now there's no like real like chords per se being played. It's very subtle, which kind of complements how the beginning was for the original Into the Unknown song. There were just very subtle notes here and there. It took a while before there was really like a lot of instrumentation in the song.
Which I wish would go away.
Oh, was that? Yeah, I was gonna say those. It sounded like horns that were doing the. That's a nice little touch there. Like I was curious how they're gonna infuse that female vocalist element into this version of the song. So that's a cool way to doing it. All right, now we're getting those harsher guitar strokes there. Sorry, guitar strums. High strings. Oh, very nice. Had my adventure. That's a really good transition from a falsetto back to like his mid-tone range. He does it, but he doesn't do it so smooth. I mean, this isn't an R&B track. Like he still has to have some attitude in his voice the way he does it. So it's like a sharp cut. Had my adventure. That's kind of how he sings it. So that's my Brendan Urie impression right there. But there's little things like that give it that attitude. You know what I mean? Ooh, that fall off was nice there. Yeah, they like the brass fell. It went down. That was cool. I can't believe you just hit that note. Ooh, this sounds so triumphant, you know?
Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a
This fusion of these strings with the electric guitar is so good sounding. Like that's a technical term right there. Good sounding. Nah, but I feel like they almost like put a distortion effect on the strings at some point, because I feel like it sounds like an electric guitar where it really gets like, you know, that fuzzy distorted sound. But I feel like it's not at certain points, like right here.
so I make a big mistake. Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me? Who knows deep down how
That's crazy. Or maybe it's just the horn mixed with the string.
as I feel your power grow. Don't you know there's power
I love that brass rise right there. Like that.
harder as I feel your power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown.
Woo! I love this rhythm too. Dun 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 dun. All right, so when he's hitting that note now, into the unknown. When he hits that long, big note at the end of the hook, there's some supportive harmonies, but they're not drowning him out. They're not carrying. Sometimes a little trick to hit higher notes as a vocalist or make it seem like you really hit the note really well when you really didn't, is you flood your vocals with background vocals, and it just kind of fills in the emptiness of your voice or the voids in your voice that you may not notice. That's why a lot of singers that can't really sing too well use a lot of reverb on their voice, a lot of that echoiness on their voice. Sometimes it just creates more, sometimes it just fills the voice in a little bit because their voice sounds too thin in certain parts or something like that. That's kind of what the harmonies can play a role in for singers that can't really, really hit those notes. But these harmonies are like really tucked in the back of the mix. They're pretty quiet. So I'm impressed. I thought he would have, took the other way out. Like, there's two ways to cop out of hitting a high note when you're doing a cover. Like, he could have went to the falsetto voice, and that's a way to cop out. Or you could take it an octave lower, which is usually like the ugliest. Or he could have went an octave lower. No! Like, if he went an octave lower like that, that would have probably sounded really ugly and probably would have just made him look bad as a vocalist. This dude hit the note, man. He hit the note and he's doing it numerous times. Like, this is crazy. Love the cymbal on that. Once he hits that note too, like a crash cymbal comes in. I think that's my favorite part of the song here. This is the bridge right here. Are you out there, dude? Do you feel me? I love those horns. Oh man, it's really hard to tell the difference between these horns and electric guitars right here. If I had to take a guess, I think it's horns hitting on the psh, psh, like you hear it. I think it's electric guitar too. That's hard to tell. I don't know. Ooh, some snares. Oh, it went halftime. Okay. Very nice. Bro, I got goosebumps right now. I can't even lie to you. I said right at the beginning of the video, this isn't a video where I'm just gonna fan out and just act like a little fanboy. Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. But I hope you're actually getting something from this and like hearing my descriptions and stuff like that. And you can hear they finished it off with just the horns. There was no strings, no electric guitars, anything. It just faded off with the horns at the end. So that's how they kind of let the instrumentation die out. And they made sure the instrumentation behind that big climactic vocal from Baron Yuri was really simple. They just made sure the instrumentation was simple so he could shine a little bit more during that part. Damn. I don't know what else to say. You know what the interesting thing is? I mean, I do have like background in being like a music band, numerous like school bands, jazz band, put a band together in high school at some point. But the main thing that I do is like hip hop, pop, R&B type music. So I just want to warn you that before you check out my music that's the type of music I do. But man, oh man, Toucan Sam. That was an awesome performance. Brendan Urie there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a comment, share this video with anybody you know that might enjoy it or find it interesting. This was an incredible job. Kind of floored, to be honest with you, but yeah, pretty sure I'm gonna drop this before Christmas, so happy holidays to everybody out there, and I'll let you know when I see Frozen 2. You'll know I saw Frozen 2 when the show yourself video goes up, because I'm not gonna do that without seeing Frozen 2. That's it. I'm gonna go make an omelet. I'm not even gonna shut off the camera. I'm just gonna let it die on its own. Just kidding.
We don't know who we are.